And we're live.
All right, I've got another horrific story that's Halloween themed. It's not really, but it's close to Halloween. So the kids are wearing costumes. We'll pretend that. So these two girls were standing in a bathroom and were foiled, and apparently they were planning on stabbing and killing the girls who came in to use the bathroom, and then cutting their bodies up with a pizza cutter and disposing of them. And thankfully, an adult walked in and we're like, "Hey, why are you standing in here with knives?" And they, shut it down. But yeah, that was a real thing. Apparently they were going to sacrifice the blood to the devil.
The first half of this plan, I can kind of see working, right? You got numbers. Girls come into the bathroom, unsuspecting. You stab them, they die. Cutting them up with the pizza cutter just seems like the wrong tool for the job. Mm-hmm. If I've learned nothing recently, it's that you need a bone saw.
Oh, yeah. You need a bone saw. And if you give me a pizza cutter and a dead body, I'm not going to be able to cut through a body with a pizza cutter. It's just not going to happen. An 11 and 12-year-old girl, they couldn't even cut a pizza with a pizza cutter.
That's about true. Yeah.
There's no fucking way this is going to work. It literally says here, according to the officials, the 11 and 12-year-old girls said that they were Satan worshipers and were going to drink the blood and eat the flesh of the students they killed, and then the girls planned on killing themselves.
Cool. Yeah, I don't think this plan was going to work at all. Maybe the murder. I really doubt there's suicide, and the pizza cutter thing is just bullshit.
Yeah, here's the plot. The 11-year-old spent the weekend at the 12-year-old's home, and on a Sunday, after a day of watching horror films, they devised a plot to kill several students at the middle school. The girls decided they would attend the first period classes, meet in the bathroom, where they would then wait for smaller students and overpower them, according to the police report. They did not want to attack larger students, the report says. Using knives tucked under their clothes, the plan was to stab their victims and cut their throats. The preteens conducted internet searches on how to kill someone with a knife and what type of wound would cause the victims to bleed out the fastest. Upon killing each victim, this report says they intended to stack him or her in a bathroom stall and wait for the next small student to enter the bathroom. After the students were dead, they would cut them up and eat parts of the dead flesh. The girls aimed to kill between 15 and 25 students. And they didn't even get one.
Yeah,
that's say what you will.
Okay, Becky says we want to cut into 8 slices, okay?
They read up on how to use a pizza cutter.
Roll vertically. Don't let it slant. Yeah, this is they should probably be taken away for a long time. Probably maybe even forever.
At 11? They'll be totally different people by 13.
How old were those Slenderman girls that literally sacrificed a girl to Slenderman that barely survived? What? You know, remember those two girls who were like 12 and 13 or something that took that other girl out in the woods and stabbed her a bunch of times and to sacrifice her to Slenderman?
Shit, no.
They were both 12, it appears. And it looks like there's 3 of them. 3 of them, 12 years old. Well, again, they'll be different people by 14.
Well, on May 31st, 2014 in Wisconsin, 12-year-olds Anissa Weiger and Morgan Geyser lured their friend Peyton Leutner into the woods and stabbed her 19 times in an attempt to impress the fictional character Slenderman. Leutner crawled to a road where she was found. She recovered after 6 days in the hospital. Weiger and Geyser were found not guilty by reason of insanity, and in February 2018, convicted and sentenced to long periods in mental health institutions.
I wonder how that really goes down. Does anyone know if you're not guilty by insanity? I don't think you just get to stay at a resort. I think you go someplace that sucks. And then if you become sane, do you become guilty also?
No.
Probably happens how quickly you become sane. If day 6.
I saw that you do in a movie once. So that's a thing.
No, that once you're sane, you're good to go. You're healed, right? You were sick, not criminal.
I mean, this is pretty criminal. And also, thank God they're so terrible at stabbing. Stab someone 19 times and they recover after 6 days. What were they stabbing him with? Like a butter knife?
They had a butcher's knife.
A butcher's knife? Well, then those are not very deep stabs.
Well, they're little girls, Yeah,
but they're stabbing a little girl. That equalizes.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. It's
not like they're stabbing me or you or Woody.
Yeah, I could take a stab.
Oh,
this girl can take a stabbing.
I'd sacrifice both of them to Slenderman.
This girl can take 19 stabbings. I'm impressed.
That's nothing.
Ooh.
I could take 40 stabbings.
40,
It's like a stabbing
50
competition.
stabbings.
Yeah, right. How many
Whoever
mips per
survives the most
stabbing?
stabbings, whoever survives the most stabbings wins. Loser dies.
At the end of the month, Kyle's like taking the lead by a ton. He's like, actually, the secret was about, you notice when I left off about 2 weeks in, I actually started cutting. And like you're like pulling out and you just gashes all around your arm. That would not be worth the 500.
No.
Probably not to develop a mental illness like that.
It's hard to find out how not guilty by reason of insanity works.
It's super rare to be like to actually get off on insanity. But to be fair, there's nothing more insane than stabbing another little girl to death so you can sacrifice her to Slenderman. Like that. Yeah, that is insane.
Yeah, I believe that they were insane. like that by definition is pretty fucking crazy. All right,
what would your, I guess your spiritual or lordly, godly rather punishment be for these gals?
Well, spare the rod, spoil the child. I think Dad said that.
That was my mother.
It's not even in the Bible.
My father told your mother that, and she knows how to follow instructions. She went a little out there. I think she also read that part about beating your slave half to death, and it's A-okay.
Mm-hmm.
But she also read the passage about never using a stiletto shoe and an ice pick at the same time.
Listen, I thought the Romans were hard on me. But I was looking in on you from time to time, and whew.
I mean, rough go.